What is up, YouTube? Hey guys, it's me, Rahul. We're gonna be talking about the Skystream and Towering Perfection cards right now, which came from the Evolving Sky set that are gonna be in our English set. I'm jumbling my words because it's like 3 a.m. right now. I just finished reading all the scans. I'm really excited. I figured I'd record this right now while all these thoughts are still fresh in my head about the new cards that I've seen. And I want to just get them out there and kind of talk about what I think is going to be good, what I think is going to be bad. There's some really obvious cards that are pretty insane. I don't know, man. I'm really in love with the cards, and Dragon type is back. So subscribe and let's jump into. Okay, guys, this is set. We have Dragon types are back, as seen by this poster art. We are back to Dragon types. Something we thought were dead, kind of with Fairy, but they're not actually gone. I guess I'm gonna refresh the page, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Here's the preliminary pack arts for these. Kind of look sick. They'll probably be our Evolving Skies pack arts as well. So let's look at Skystream together really quickly. Applin doesn't matter. The Marip doesn't matter, but Flaffy is very important because Flaffy has Dynamotor, or electric Dynamo. I don't fucking care. It's Dynamotor. So our new electric card is on a level ball searchable card like it used to be. It has 2 retreat, so it's almost identical in terms of what the card does. Its attack is pretty much completely useless, but the card itself is a mere replica of what electric used to be. Now we'll get there. I'll explain why this card's good. Just give it a sec. This goes to any mon, also keep that in mind. So it's just electric, so you have lightning.support.deck for any deck that requires that. Now, Ampharos doesn't really offer anything great to the deck because for lightning colorless, you have Electro Crush, which does 100 plus 120 if you discard 3. So it's not really anything amazing. It doesn't provide something insane to the table. Now let's look at Dragonite. Dragonite has Slash, which is pretty cute because it's a shred attack, so you can have, there's a lot of shred attacks in this set actually, and then it has 250 and then 20 to 2 of your bench Pokemon, so this is like a 1 energy acceleration with lightning, and then you have 2 waters, so you could play like electric I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if this is necessarily good. This card sucks, actually don't play it. Let's get to the meat of the deck. You have Rayquaza V, baby, and Rayquaza V has Dragon Pulse, just 40, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Nothing crazy. Baby, 20 plus 80 times 2. Discard up to 2 basic fire or lightning. Does 80 times more for each energy discard this way. Already off the bat, it gives off reminiscent flashbacks of Rayquaza EX that used to be played and was really, really good back in the day, which was 60x for each of 1 type of basic energy. So all of a sudden, we're already seeing the baby can cap out at 180, which is enough to knock out a Crobat. With Vitality Band 190, maybe with Zigzagoon Pings, you get where you need to be with some more damage. I don't know what else you can do to modify for the time being. But yeah, so it is a Rapid Strike Pokemon. I don't really know what that does for you yet, besides the Free Retreat Stadium, which seems pretty good. Now that I think about it, wait. Is this Rapid Strike? No, it's not. Thank fucking God. I was like, if Flaffy's Rapid Strike too, I don't actually see a way you can stop this deck right now off the top of my head. Important to note with the new Dragon types, there is no weakness, there is no resistance. Those things have been eliminated from almost all of these Dragon type cards, it looks like. Very interesting because no weakness is kind of crazy. And now we have Rayquaza Vmax, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. Ability Sky High Wave. Once your turn, you may discard your entire hand and draw 3. So that's a really strong ability to kind of just like pitch and go as quickly as you can through your deck. Kind of set up and play out of your discard like Rayquaza wants to be doing paired with Flaffy. You have Fire, Lightning, Gmax Burst. 20 plus any number of fire or lightning from this Pokemon. This deck does 80 more for each energy card discard this way. It's unlimited damage cap, so you can literally just go Tynamo, boom, knock something out, continue with your turn. And the fact that this is Rapid Strike actually means that you can use the Rapid Strike Stadium. The Stadium that lets you have the 2- retreat, which gives you a free access to pivot between your Rayquazas pretty freely. You can play a copy of Cheryl to heal it because you're discarding all of your energies more than likely. You can play Energy Recycler to repivot back the fire energies as well as some of the lightnings, potentially for future plays that you might need to do, or an extra attachment. Energy Recycler is in the format now. Ordinary Rod is also another really good card. Off the bat, this is insane. This card is absolutely nuts. I do not see a card that is better than this in the set right now. I think this paired with Flaffy is absolutely freaking insane. And I'll go into detail why. There's some more cards that make it better. We're not done yet. This Flapple has Acidic Slime, 50x to the number of opponents Pokemon to play with ability. Very strong also because I think this Flapple card is like Weavile. It's going to be very strong for punishing. It's going to basically put people in a really awkward position if they overbench, have over abilities, because like this Flapple card can really punish a deck like Rayquaza, for example, which has 5 abilities in play. maybe 6 potentially with its entire board filled up. So if you have a Vitality Band plus a Zigzagoon Ping, you can one-shot pretty much any VMAX or something in the deck. Like, I don't know, this Flapple seems very strong, in my opinion. Yeah, it comes from Applin, which is like a weak-ass Pokemon, but it's fine. Appleton is 70 damage, 70x the number of special energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So I don't know how specifically good this will be off the bat, but special energy is really, really, really strong. So I think that this could be also really good in the standard format because there's a lot of special energies. Zinnia is really strong because it's just a better Erika's. You discard 2 from your hand and draw 1 for each of you play. That's max of 6, potential of 9 if they're playing Eternatus. Discarding 2 cards means that you can play for combo and also get cards in your discard that you don't need. Yeah, it might suck if your hand is super dead. It's not great in the early game, but mid to late game, it seems absolutely insane. Stormy Range is the card that I want to talk about the most here that I think is absolutely bonkers. It's basically Brooklet Hill, but once per turn you can get a basic Lightning or Dragon-type Pokemon and put it onto your bench. How is that ever bad? Like, how is that ever bad? That's so insane. That's so insane. That's actually nuts with Flaffy. That's actually nuts with Rayquaza. Like, you literally have a free basic search card. You literally have this stadium and 4 Quick Ball and you're already good to go. That's actually insane. And then you play Evolution Incense to get every other card in your deck. You play Cricketune to draw more cards. You like, that's so crazy to me. Like, you don't even need to play like draw and discard supporters. You literally do not need to play Sycamore in this deck, potentially. Like, you don't have to play Sycamore. You could literally play cards like just aggressive search cards to get into your Rayquazas to potentially just keep drawing cards with Rayquaza. Because one sec, let's read the card again, make sure it's not once per turn. It's once your turn, blah, blah, blah. So I guess maybe it's only one limited to one. It doesn't say per Rayquaza. It doesn't say like you can only use 1 of this ability per turn. It just says once during your turn. So that means I can use multiple Rayquazas to draw multiple cards during my turn and potentially dig through my entire deck in 1 turn. So I literally don't think I need to play Sycamore. Like, I don't think Sycamore needs to be in this. That's crazy to me. This is finally a deck that doesn't need Sycamore. I don't know. Like, this is my raw thoughts right now at like 3 a.m. So I might just be super delusional, but this is insane. This combination of cards is insane. You play Stormy Tower, or Stormy Range, sorry. You also play you can play like a 1 or 2 of copies of the other stadium. You have Air Balloon Switch. Like, oh my god, this is going to be so good. I can't wait to play it. All right, let's move on to the Towering Perfection cards. Altaria, ability to Luring Search. Once you return, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, shuffle the rest of your deck, and put that supporter card on top of your deck. The art is beautiful. Putting it on top doesn't seem great immediately off the bat, but you also have Oranguru, and say you put it on top, and you can use Rayquaza to draw it. I don't know. Like, it seems like a B tier card, but it also seems okay in a situation where you can like grab Cheryl, or you can grab like Phoebe or something to shred, just like your one-ofs. Dialga has Chrono Wind, colors, 80. If they're depending Pokemon has a V, it can't attack back into this. Kind of cool. Psychic, Metal, colorless, 210. Nothing really to write home about. It is what it is. Could be slotted into some random deck, like a single strike deck, I guess. But 4 energy is really, really steep for 210. Wait, does this Dino just not have text? Let's refresh the page and see what happens. It does look like the Dino just was not translated. It's okay. We don't need Dino. Sorry, buddy. I love you. Zweilius, nothing special to write home about. So Hydreigon, this art is beautiful. Dark Psychic, 20 plus 100 times each prize card your opponent took last turn with Dragon counter. So if your opponent knocks out a VMAX Pokemon, you can come back up with this Hydreigon, do 320 damage, take 3 prizes in return for a 1 prizer. Now the downside is it is a stage 2 Pokemon. It's really, really cool. It's really, really, really cool in terms of what it does. But on a stage 2 Pokemon, it does seem like it's going to be a lot difficult to pull off, or very difficult to pull off. Noivern V, Boom Burst, 20 spread, then Synchro Sound, 60 plus 120 if you're matching hand sizes. So this is one of the few instances where Judge can come in handy, but you can also just Marnie and play a singular card and bank on the fact that you have a singular playable card. So this could be a very interesting deck. Or like way to tech it into a Psychic / Dark deck. Is it single or rapid? No, it isn't. It doesn't have any affiliation to either of the gang members. Doraldon, our single strike poster child for this set. Fighting Metal, 70 damage. Fighting Metal, 140. And their Pokemon does a less. So this isn't crazy good, but you can also just play Doraldon Vmax, which has Skyscraper, all damage from any special energy attached to it. Like I said, there's a lot of special energy in the format. There's a lot, like there's a Rapid Strike energy, Single Strike energy, all the special energies that are already existing for each type, basically. You have the new Single Strike, Rainbow Energy, Rapid Strike, Rainbow Energy, potentially whatever comes out in this set as well as a Special Energy. There's a lot of Special Energy. So I really think Doraldon Vmax could be very strong, especially with no weakness, no resistance. And this could just be a tank that continues to heal. And Gmax Pulverization doesn't do a lot of damage because it's fighting Metal for 220. And it's not affected by any effects on your opponent's Pokemon. But, this means you can Let me double check before I make a fool out of myself. Never mind. We didn't see that. None of us saw that. Let's just pretend like that never happened, actually. I actually didn't just Google Metal Saucer. Never mind. You can just play Single Strike Toolbox, use the Single Strike Energy to accelerate your damage boost on top of this, what you already do. You just play Basic Energy, play more of a wall-style deck. This is also a very cool card. I think both Doraldon and Rayquaza have a lot of playability. Obviously, Rayquaza is much higher up on my ranking because I am absolutely fawning over it right now. I have no other words to describe it. I am fawning over it. Drampa, this art is beautiful. Pierce 30, Berserk 70 plus 90. Nothing crazy to write home about. The Swablu art is gorgeous. Nothing there. I think Raihan is very strong. Raihan says you can only play this card if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Choose one basic energy card from your discard pile attached to one of your Pokemon. Search your deck for any one card and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Very strong. I think because it says I can accelerate one from the discard, and I can search my deck for any one card and put it in my hand. I get a Pokemon communication, and I get to accelerate an energy. How is that not really strong? Like, you can play a one-of copy in this, like Rayquaza, for example. Now I can accelerate the one energy I need and the switching card that I need. That's stupid. That's insane. I don't know what else niche situations will come in handy with, but this is crazy. This is like actually just, I don't know, man. This is like very good. This is a very good supporter. Like, it does two. It could have done either of those things, and I think you would have considered it. Like, you could have considered it in the deck. Maybe not just attached to basic energy. Maybe that's just bad. But like, if it was like a Pokecom without the knockout effect, maybe you think about it. I don't know. It's just a better Skyla. It's like it's telling Skyla to go F itself. Crystal Cave, heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. For Metal and Dragon, once per turn. So it's like a Rough Seas, basically. It's a Rough Seas reprint. We have Rough Seas and Brooklyn Hill reprints, basically. So basically what Water and Lightning used to be is now what Metal and Dragon are kind of being the identity for. And then we have all these promo cards that are coming out with alternate artworks. And then, last but not least, Turtonator, RF, Trap Shell, 30 damage. And if this is damaged by an attack during your next turn, put H damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, RF. And then Heat Stamp for 80. So, that's the entire set. Obviously, there's probably going to be more revealed in the next coming days. But the combination of Stormy Range, Zinnia, Raihan are both insane supporters. Rayquaza Vmax, absolutely insane. Flaffy, very strong. Both Flapple and Fat Apple. I don't know this guy's Appleton, I guess. Fat Apple. Fat Apple, Flapple. Fat Apple is like really strong. Also, like, both these guys are really good in terms of the current meta, and like you can play this in a weird one prize deck with Applin. It just kind of sucks they don't have any gang affiliation. No Single Strike gang, no Rapid Strike gang here. Because if they were one or the other, it could be kind of cool to see them splash into like one of those decks. But they both attack for a colorless energy, so they're really splashable in any deck. Flapple can play like the old Weavile and Weavile Zoroark. So this card can slot into like Calyrex, for example. This card can slot into like Rayquaza Vmax also, for example. Like, this can slot into a lot of decks. Expanded, obviously, is pretty nutty with Ditto and Zoroark, like all those cards. A lot of cool potential, a lot of cool cards. Rayquaza Vmax, absolutely insane. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you liked it, like, subscribe. I will be doing more of these. I will do Japanese regional streams coming up here and there. Otherwise, thank you for watching. That's going to be the video. I'm not going to drag it on anymore, and I'm not going to take up any more time than I have already. Tell a friend, tell your grandma. Love it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Peace.